Okay, let's get you used to using a discussion board. On the left-hand side, there's a module. This is your navigation module. One of the buttons says discussion board. We're going to click on that and enter the discussion board page. The discussion board is simple. There's 15 weeks to the semester. Each week in the discussion board, a different forum or subject matter will open up, usually based on the reading assignment for that week. You have 2 responsibilities each week. You can get 2 points. 1 point is by creating a thread. The second point is for responding to another student's thread. Simple enough. 2 points per week times 15 is 30, plus you get another point for returning the last page of the syllabus. That's 31 points. That's your attendance, and attendance is a major portion of your grade, so please make sure you get the easy A. I do not grade you on the content or the material that you place in your replies or postings. I only grade you on the fact that you participated. So don't be afraid of participating because you think, oh, I'm going to put something wrong and therefore I won't get credit for it. There is a way that you could participate and not get credit, but it's not because of it is because of content, but I'll go in that in a second. It's not what you think. All right, simple enough. So each week a forum opens up. The forums last for a full week. They start Monday at 8 a.m. and they remain active until the following Monday at 8 a.m. At that point they go inactive and then another forum will open up and so on. You may only participate in the current forum. You may not post last week's replies in this week, or you cannot post future week's replies in this week. Postings must be on topic about the current subject matter based on the reading and the lecture videos. All right, simple enough. So for instance, we'll go into a forum. You'll notice I'll have a bunch of questions and or directives in here. The reason I do this is a lot of students in this class. Some students will check in earlier in the week. Some students will check in later in the week. You only need to reply to one of these. But I post a bunch because multiple students will have an opportunity to theoretically reply to a fresh question or subject matter. Some students may not feel comfortable talking about certain subjects, so hopefully there's something that you feel comfortable talking about or discussing. Keep in mind, this is classroom participation. I'm not grading you on content because this is where you will learn and make mistakes. If you have questions about something or if you want to make sure you know it, this is the place to find out. You can wait until the exam, but that's kind of counterproductive. At that point, if you're wrong, you're going to be penalized for it. If you're wrong here, you still have a chance to get the correct answer and resolve it before the test. That's what this is for. All right, so simply click on the subject matter. Now, for starting a thread, your first point is quite simple. Click on this button here that says create a thread. But just to make it even, well, we'll do that. You click on the create a thread. This is your first point each week. Now, pick one of the directives that I gave you and reply to it. Or maybe you watched the video or read the material and you have your own questions. If this were a live class, you would either respond to my questions or you would ask your questions about the material, and that's fine. This is the proper place or forum, no pun intended, to do such. If you have a question about the material, or if you want to reply to one of my questions or tasks, simply place in the subject matter the question you have or the question you wish to reply to. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Upon doing that, come into the window pane, type your answer, and simple enough, post it. You've earned a point. Another thing you could do is if you want to make a little video, you have a smartphone, a webcam, or whatever, 30 seconds. Hey, here's a question, here's my answer to the question, and then attach it here from whatever and load it up, and you can do that too. That's fine. Or you can type it. The only reason I say load a video, it makes the class more lifelike, if you will. Now, a key point here, please make sure that the system accepts your posting. If it doesn't accept it, then it didn't happen. As you can see here, it's showing up, so that's good. I've earned my point. Now, for your second point, it's quite simple. Find another student, not yourself, not the instructor. Find another student's thread, click on the thread, and reply to it. If the student asks a question that's simple, you can come in and respond to their question. Now, a lot of times some of you are thinking, well, I should answer your question. I'm the instructor, I'm the expert. The reason I don't always rush in and answer your questions is that gives another student an opportunity to earn that second point each week. So I'll leave it out there, hopefully that another student knows these things. Some of you know this material. Some of you know some of the material as much as I do. And here's your opportunity, again, to go through this. Most of this is in the textbook. or in the lecture videos. So I would hope that most of you will understand it. I get it. Sometimes somewhere I didn't explain something properly, or somehow we didn't connect. Whatever the situation is, it still gives opportunity for another student to come in and clear things up. So I give you, the students, opportunity to self-correct, if you will, before I jump in. I don't want to do all the work. Again, the basis of this course is not just me giving you the information, but showing you where you, the student, can find this information. I'm not going to be with you throughout your careers. You need to be able to know where information is and how to attain it. So I will show you where the information is. I'll kind of get you used to being able to locate it, but part of the class is getting you acclimated to where you can find it. So as some students will be better at this than others, help out your fellow classmates. That's why I don't jump in and participate right away. I'm giving you opportunity to get your points. All right, so we're in here. The thread opens up. This is another student's thread. I'm going to click on reply. Upon reply, I'm going to type a response to this other thread here from this other student. And submit. Once again, make sure it's accepted. Don't put good job, nice work, good post. That's unacceptable. It's a discussion board. I want conversation. If someone posts something and they ask a question, answer the question. If someone posts something and their information is wrong, gently correct them. I think you were a little off on this, or my understanding is this is what the actual answer is. Whatever. But that's it. There's a bunch of students threads. Somewhere someone will put something that you should feel comfortable with responding to. Find something. Again, not to me, but to another student. The only reason you won't get credit is if I feel you just put nice job or good work. That's unacceptable. It's a discussion board. A thread like that, even though you participated, you won't get credit for it. I don't need a dissertation. I don't need a full paragraph. It's, again, you all talk, you all have a discussion and so forth. You understand how a discussion board works. I'll usually give you notice unless you wait until the last minute to do something. Again, you only need to respond to at least one other student. You can respond to as many as you want to. You can answer as many questions as you want to. You can ask as many questions. Participate as much as you want. You can only get 2 points per week. Do not post live test questions. That's considered cheating, and you'll be penalized for that. You'll lose points. If you do it repeatedly, you can be removed from class. Let's say you have a question that's not related to topic, but it's an important question. You're not left out. You won't get credit for certain things like that posted in the forum, but what I do have is a class issues forum. This forum does not give you any credit, but if you have an issue about something going on in class, this would be the place for such questions. I guarantee you another student has a similar issue or similar question. Post it here and I'll try to respond to it within 48 hours. If another student sees it and you can answer it, by all means, feel free to jump in and respond to that student. I'll still try to come in and I try to get into these as often as possible because they're course issues. If it's a test question, send me an offline email. Don't post it in here. Okay, that's using a discussion board. Again, 30 weeks, 15 forums. Participate as often as you wish. You must start a thread for 1 point, reply to another student's thread for a second point, 2 points per week. You can only, there's no makeups for missed work. You can only participate in active forums. Forums are active for a full week, Monday 8 a.m. until the following Monday at 8 a.m. Hope that helps you out. Again, students who participate more tend to do better in exams. I hope that helps you out. Good luck in the class, and you understand why I'll be participating and how I'll be participating. At least I hope you do. Good luck, and I'll see you around through the semester.